Hey guys! Okay, so I just came home from school because I'm done doing homework. And I thought I would talk to you guys and tell you how annoyed I am today. Guys are such douches, and if you agree with that, you should like this, because they are. And if you're in a relationship, I get it. You love your boyfriend, but kind of admit everyone else who's not your boyfriend is kind of a douche. And I agree with that. I don't think all guys are total douches, because there are a few guys I know that are like the coolest, but most guys I know, like my ex-boyfriend, no, I shouldn't say that, because my other ex-boyfriends are like really nice. My current ex-boyfriend is horrible, and I hate him, and I want to slap him with a shoe, or preferably bacon, because I enjoy slapping people with bacon. And when I'm pissed off at people, slapping them with bacon is even more fun than just, slapping them with bacon for no random reason. So I'm just gonna talk about how pissed off I am, because usually when I make these things, I'm either really hyper or really pissed off. And I just had Tic Tac, so I'm kind of hyper and pissed off. That's a bad combination. Okay, speaking of school, I was on the bus this afternoon, and I sit in the back with this subby, who's what they call 7th graders at my school, because I'm an 8th grader. I probably shouldn't have said that. Anyway, I sat across from him, and he's sitting next to his 8th grader, I know. And then he just starts talking about all this random stuff, and he's like so pervy, and I'm just like, dude, you're awesome. So that's probably why he sits in the back seat, because he's so awesome. And he's just like, I'm horny, and he started screaming, and then he started playing with this kid. He was sitting next to his hair, and I started playing with the kid's hair, and I stole the kid's ID, and then I tossed the ID to the Sevi, and then I'm just like, you're awesome, because then he tried to throw it out the window, but that didn't work out really well. But since this dude is so awesome, I call him Klondike Bar, because I like Klondike bars, and I think this dude is awesome, so kind of makes sense. And I didn't purposely name him Klondike Bar, it just kind of came out of nowhere. I could have called him Twix, which probably would have been better, because he's like, I'm a Twix. That would be awesome. I would love someone to call me Twix. That'd be really cool. My arm hurts. I don't know where that came from. But today I was wearing this really annoying shrug on me, and I just didn't enjoy it because it was all like poopy and like nasty. And I was just like, I don't want to wear this. And you know what? I finally took it off when I got home, and I'm just like, no more shrug. So I was happy. And yeah. And oh, I was watching this really weird commercial ad, and it was kind of interesting, because it was a condom commercial. And it was for, like, Trojan condoms, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, you cannot make a commercial for this. And then they were like, new Trojan vibrators. And I'm just like, should I turn the channel? Because this is inappropriate. And then I'm just like, oh my god, they're getting it on. And I'm like, can you get it on in TV? And I'm just like, oh dang, let's bang. And I'm just like, don't steal oh dang, let's bang. Trademark. And it was a really awkward moment, because I'm just like sitting there and just like looking at it, and just like, you're really like telling us that condoms are awesome. They're promoting for teenage girls to buy condoms. I'm like, wow, you really want us to be on Teen Mom. So it's a vicious cycle. But I was watching YouTube videos too, and there was this like quick 5-minute date thing that they showed. It's like, this guy, he talked about how the date could go. He's like, we could go into your house eventually at the end of the date after we've had drinks. And he's like, we could go in there, have really epically failing sex, or I could give you a cheeseburger, and you could give me a hand job. And I'm just like, my hand would not go anywhere near your dick. It's just a fact. I am precious, and so are my hands. So, like, no one is good enough for my hands to be up against their dick. It's just true. It's fact. And it's scary, but I was watching another YouTube video. I spent like 5 minutes watching YouTube videos. No, I didn't. I spent more than that. I'm obsessed with it. It's not my fault. And I didn't just watch my friends' videos, okay? It's not my fault. I am obligated to... Why did I just scratch my chin? I'm obligated to watch their videos, because they're my friends and they watch my videos. So, facts of life. That was a show! Facts of life was a show. Anyway, I was watching a YouTube video about like princesses, and it made me think like princesses are awesome, and they're really screwed up. Like I was thinking of Sleeping Beauty and how she just like roams the forest and meets a random guy. If I was roaming the forest, hello, I would have like what's that say? I would have like a vibrator. No, I would not have a vibrator. No, I would have a taser. No, I got those two mixed up. And then I would just be like, okay, if any weird random guys come up to me, I am gonna tase you. But no, when Sleeping Beauty comes up to this guy and he starts dancing with her, she's like, okay, I'm gonna sing along with you, and we're just gonna roam through the forest and like fall in love. I'm like, okay, you cannot fall in love just by singing together. I'm like, spend a little more time together. It's like the same thing with Snow White. At least Cinderella, she got some time to know her man. But no, these other ones, they're just like taking it like real fast paced. That's not sending a good message to children. Probably when my generation's so screwed up. But I was just like, okay, if you're gonna dance with someone, I think Sleeping Beauty did it right. She started dancing with an owl. I don't think the prince should have butted in. You know, he had his place, you know, washing out his boots and riding on his horse. Don't go gallop away. Go gallop away. I don't want you near me. I'll tase you. I will tase you if you come near me, but I don't have a taser or a vibrator, just to let you people know that. I don't like those things. I'm not even sure what a vibrator is, to be honest. But I was watching How I Met Your Mother, and yeah, Lauren got Lily a vibrator, and like, that's an awesome wedding gift. P.S. Linda, if you're watching this, I'm probably gonna get you a vibrator for your engagement present. Just a little awkward fact. Yeah, that's something that's gonna happen. And anyway, so I'm really bored, and I'm kind of hyper, and I'm talking about sex and all this other crap that I probably shouldn't be talking about. But I do have something else that just popped in my head. The light bulb went off, and it's like, idea. If you guys are gonna watch the VMAs, guys should vote for Katy Perry, because any category that she's in, you should just vote for her, because she's awesome. I love Katy Perry. I'm like the biggest Katy Perry fan ever, and I love Pink and Taylor Swift, and they're both performing. I wish Katy Perry was performing, because I love her, and I went to see the movie, and it was awesome. I went to see her Katy Perry movie. I loved it. And no, but you guys should definitely watch it, because it looks like a really good show, even though they haven't shown us any footage. But there are going to be lots of awesome performances, and awesome appearances, and I don't know, this is stuff they say to reel us in to watch. But it's on a school night, so that sucks ass. I would want it to be on, like, a Sunday night. No, I would want it to be, like, on an important night, so that way my friend could come over, and we could watch it together. Bam. Things just got real. Yeah, so you guys need to vote, and I haven't voted yet because I'm being a bad citizen, and now neglecting my obligation to vote. Did you know, I learned this in history today, did you know that 80% of voters that don't vote are between the ages of, what are we supposed to guess? Okay, if you didn't guess in that brief time, 18 to 21. I was about to say only 21, but 18 to 21. That proves I was listening in history, which almost never happens. I'm usually goofing. I'm golfing. Yeah, I'm golfing. No, I'm usually goofing a lot in class, which you're not allowed to tell my history teacher. And if my history teacher is watching this, hi, I did my homework like a good little girl, so yeah. But that's, things just got real, again. So, I'll see you guys later. I blame global warming for how many times I messed up on this video. Bye!